What's up, Everyday Blades? Man, it's been a long time since we've had a CKF on the channel. And as you guys who've been around a while know, I'm a super fan of CKF. A little bit about their backstory. If you don't know, what they do is take a custom designer or a designer's knife and they mass produce it, or they make 300 to 500 samples of it. And it's limited run, and they sell them, and they do a fantastic job. I've never been able to get who actually makes CKF knives, and no one's ever told that. I don't think it's ever been released to anybody. I've heard a few people pop off in the comments about it, but I've literally had the company tell me on the comments that information has not been released to anyone. So the best I have gotten is they used to, I don't know about now, this was a while ago, I believe they used to outsource their some of their parts and then make them at their home factory in Russia. So that's the best I know. They may all be made somewhere else, I don't know. But like I said in my other videos, I don't care, because the knives are flawless. The actions are flawless. There's a reason why this is a updated review of this knife. We're going to do a update on the CKF Sokasha. Every single, and I probably had 20 or 25 CKF knives. Every single one of them with the exact same quality, superior, killer knives. There's a few of them that stand out as just epic knives in my collection, and the reason I rebought this, took me over a year to find this thing. I wish I had never sold my first one. They are not easy to find, because when they say we're going to make 300 of them, that's what they're going to make. That's it. Now, they may make another version, like re-release it in DLC or whatever, but I don't like coated blades, so that didn't help me. Another CKF knife that will always be in my collection is the Evo. Whether it be the Evo 4, it'll probably be the Evo 4, because this is like the largest one, and it's my favorite. It's perfect. It's a perfect knife for me, for the things that I like in a knife. This is the same thing. This is a Marfione Collab. You can see the Marfione logo there, and then the Marfione logo and information on the clip. Let's look at, before we get too far into the knife, let's look at the awesome stuff that comes with it. First off, could this pouch get any better? This pouch is second to none. Let's pull all of our goodies out. And CKF's about to give a lot of other makers a lesson in how to sell a knife. Nice certificate authentication. Very nice. Credit card style, filled out with all the options on it, signed. Home run. Oh, you have a nice clip on here? Well, let's throw in a Damascus clip to make it even nicer. If you choose Damascus, you don't have to go spend $150 on them. We're going to give you one. Super nice microfiber cloth with your emblem pressed in it. Right there, Custom Knife Factory. Super soft, feels like silk. Oh, you're worried about damaging something on your knife, stripping a screw out? Never fear. We're going to take care of that too, because we're going to give you every piece of hardware on the knife, including the pivot, body screws. Every single screw that's on here is in this bag, except for the glass breaker. Even the thumb studs there's a replacement in here for the thumb studs. And there's a replacement for the multi-row bearings that are in here. Everything. How much can that actually cost a company? These knives are expensive. They're not budget knives. How much can this actually cost them to throw this extra in there? Not much. But how much does it keep warranty calls down? Probably a lot. Now, I've never found anything needed to be warranty on these, but it's sure nice to know. And just about every one I've gotten, I bought 95% of them on the secondary market. The hardware was still in there, except for maybe one. Guys that collect these know it needs to be passed on with it. What good are you going to do with it, you know? Look at those bearings. I mean, look at how many bearings are in that bearing system. That's why that action is second to none. It is perfect. All right, so those are all the goodies that come with it. Then you get to the amazing finish on the knife. I love that bronze inlaid with marble carbon fiber with like a spiral grind on it. Huge hardware here. What is that, a T20, T25? Just subtle jimping there. Very easy on your hands, on your thumb. Super nice satin finish on that blade. It is just beautiful. M390 blade. It's kind of a mock integral, but it's not an integral. And then the, I guess you could call it a liner lock or a bolster lock or whatever they call it. It's different though. It's not just a piece in there. It's bolted in right here. These two bolts hold the lock bar in. And man, it's so easy to disengage. Everything on this knife just feels like luxury. You don't have to strain to do anything. And it works perfect. The lockup's maybe 20% at most. Clip slides in and out of the pocket like butter. This holds the clip in. The only negative to mine is, I don't know if the factory made the mistake or the person I bought it from the person that bought it new. So he didn't buy it new. There's one screw missing, or there may be one screw missing. My original Sokasha came with the two clips like this does, the glass breaker, and then it came with the flat bolt head screw. If you didn't want the glass breaker, you could put that in there. Unfortunately, that's not in here. I can't imagine someone just taking it out because everything was packed in here so neat. I think the factory may have just overlooked it, or they don't send it anymore. Maybe it's something they don't do. But look at the finish on that, man. You can even get, micro scratches and stuff on this knife, and it's just not going to show. It's a beautiful knife that you can use. It's not like a mirror finish you're going to worry about scratching all up. Just looks good. I'm a huge fan. Watch this action. Butter. Custom Knife Factory just kills it, dude. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Look at that. I wish all their hardware was that big. I love that big hardware. It's a whole nother pivot in there. It's crazy. All right, let's check some measurements. Boom. 3 3/4 on the blade. 4 3/4 on the handle scale. Pretty standard. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it. Feels really good in hand. Let's see what the exact weight is. 5.2 for big old full titanium knife like that. That's not bad at all. Let's check the sharpening on this. I don't think this thing has cut anything. I can't say that for 100%, but I haven't cut anything with it. And I know the guy before me, it looks like it's straight out of the box. Nobody's really done anything with it. Nothing that should dull down M390. $160. Can't talk bad about that at all. That's great. That's great. I like it too much. So here it is up next to the, oh, there we go. My other favorite CKF knife. Those are my two favorite CKF knives. The Evo 4.0. This is the Evo 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and 4.0. I'm sorry, this is the 3.0. The 4.0 is the smallest one. I think I want another one of those. It's kind of cool how small it is. The 2.0 is just like an average size. It's great, but The 1.0 was the largest. I believe this one's a hair larger than the 1.0. That's why I like this one better. But let's look at it up against two traditional knives everybody knows the size of. We're at 1. We're at part due. Very nice. So I posted in my group earlier, Everyday Blades Facebook group. If you're not in it, go join. 40,000 something members. Great place to buy, sell, and trade knives. 3 words, Everyday Blades. The What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say, but it does have milling. Let's see if you can see the milling. It's kind of milled out where it's like this is cut all the way out, and then there's like a shoulder where this sits on. So if you drilled through that, it would just go all the way through. There's no titanium on the backside of it, which keeps the weight down a lot. This one, when I bought it back, it was to buy forever. And both of these are knives that I bought before, sold them to buy other knives, and then rebought them because they just knew they had to stay in my collection. And this one has its Timascus clip on it too. And this one is going to stay in my collection. It's not for sale. These are, that's what I was going to say. I had someone in the group ask me earlier, where to get them. I know they're probably crazy expensive. Who sells them? Well, yeah, that's the kicker. A lot of the things I'll show that I like on here, they're just unavailable. They made probably 300 to 500 of them. They sold out in probably 2-3 weeks, and then they were done. Now, they don't sell out in 2 or 3 minutes most of the time like a lot of other knives, but if you don't get it in that window, but fortunately after that, there'll be the 20% or who have buyer's remorse and didn't want to buy it or don't normally buy pocket knives that expensive and want to sell it. So even for the next few months after they sell it, they're still available pretty close to retail. And then it gets to the point now where it's been a while. People are starting to realize, kind of like the Sleece Bowie a year later, people realize, oh my God, that's a killer knife. We're never going to be able to get it again. Price shoots up. Now the Sleece Bowies are like over $1,000. It's crazy. This one's not far from there. I think this one's like $700. But it probably wasn't much cheaper than that new. But it's in new condition. It's just brand new condition. So there it is. That's my favorite CKF of all time. But the Evo's right there with it. The CKF Sokasha and M390. Marfione Collab. There you go. I'm still trying to get my words together after COVID, man. That stuff knocks me down, buddy. All right, guys. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.